In this video, we will learn conformations of propane and butane. In last video, we saw relative potential energies and conformations of ethane. So this is ethane, CH3, and this is the Newman reaction formula for ethane. We are seeing a molecule along this carbon-carbon bond. So propane is just a methyl substituted ethane. So one of the hydrogen of this ethane is replaced by the methyl group. So this is propane C3H8. So the Newman reaction formula will looks like this. If we see a molecule along this carbon-carbon single bond. So this CH3, this is the front carbon atom. This CH2 is the rear carbon atom, and this CH3 is attached to the rear carbon atom. Now see the conformations of the propane. Now this is the Newman reaction formula for propane. In this structure, all bonds are parallel to each other. That's why this conformation is called as eclipsed conformation. This is the observational hydrogen atom, and this is CH3 group. Both are parallel to each other, means their dihedral angle is 0. In last video, we saw how to calculate the relative potential energies. So because of these two bonds are parallel to each other, there will be the torsional strain. The torsional strain is considered as a 1 kilocalorie per mole. So hydrogen eclipsed, the energy rises around 1.0 kilocalorie per mole. So this energy is 1. This is also 1. Here, because of this bulkiness of this methyl group, energy rises around 1.3 kilocalorie per mole. So total energy of this molecule is 1 plus 1 plus 1.3, that is 3.3 kilocalorie per mole. So relative potential energy of the molecule of eclipse conformation is 3.3 kilocalorie per mole. Now in next conformation, we have to keep this front carbon atom as it is, and we need to rotate a second rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So after rotation of 60 degrees, this methyl comes over here. Now in this structure, all the groups atoms are maximum away from each other. So this conformation is called as staggered conformation. This is our observational hydrogen atom, and this is our methyl group. So angle between this hydrogen and methyl group is 60. So dihedral angle is 60 degrees. As first atom and fourth atom making an angle 60, there will be the Gauch interaction. This Gauch interaction of hydrogen and methyl, that is also considered as a 0 kilocalorie per mole. Hydrogen Gauch, that torsional strain is also 0 kilocalorie per mole. So total energy of this molecule will be 0 kilocalorie per mole. After rotation again with 60 degrees, so this methyl comes over here. This is the next conformation. So this methyl will come over here. So again we will get the eclipse conformation. As we know that all the hydrogens are similar, same. This is just observational hydrogen. So angle between this observational hydrogen and this methyl is 120. So the dihedral angle is 120. But this is same as like this eclipse structure. Potential energy again same. Hydrogen eclipsed, torsional strain is 1 kilocalorie per mole. Hydrogen eclipsed, 1 kilocalorie per mole. If hydrogen methyl group is eclipsed, it's slightly higher, that is 1.3 kilocalorie per mole. So total energy of the molecule will be 3.3 kilocalorie per mole. Again we will rotate a rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So methyl will come anti to this observational hydrogen atom. Now the dihedral angle between this hydrogen atom and methyl is 180. This structure is called as staggered conformation, as all the bonds and atoms are maximum away from each other. Again this Gauch interaction is 0, hydrogen methyl Gauch interaction is 0, hydrogen Gauch interaction is 0. So the total relative potential energy of the molecule will be 0 kilocalorie per mole. Again we will rotate a rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So methyl will go over here, see here, So again hydrogen methyl will eclipse, hydrogen hydrogen eclipse, and hydrogen hydrogen eclipse. Again this conformation is eclipse conformation. The angle between this observational hydrogen atom and this methyl group will be 240 degrees. As this is eclipse conformation, potential energy again same like this, 3.3, 3.3, 3.3. This conformation is also same. So potential energy of the molecule will be same. Again we will rotate this methyl group, as this rear carbon will rotate with 60 degrees. So the angle between this observational hydrogen atom and this methyl group will be 300 degrees. Now this is staggered conformation. Potential energy is again less, that is 0 kilocalorie per mole. Again if we rotate this methyl group with 60 degrees, we will again get this first structure, that is 360 degrees dihedral angle. Potential energy will be 3.3 kilocalorie per mole, eclipse structure. So in this way there are two types of conformations are possible in propane molecule. One is eclipsed and second one is staggered. Eclipsed has potential energy 3.3 kilocalorie per mole and staggered has potential energy 0 kilocalorie per mole. As the potential energy increases, molecule will become unstable. So in this case staggered conformation are more stable than eclipsed conformation. Now we will see the energy profile diagram of the we will see the conformations of ethane. So first is eclipse conformation. So eclipse conformation, all the bonds are parallel to each other, they are very close to each other. So in case of dihedral angle 0, 120, 240, 360, we will get this eclipse conformation. It has higher torsional strain, as we know that these bonds are parallel, so torsional strain is increases. We calculated that torsional strain that will comes around 3.3 kilocalorie per mole. Next conformation of the ethane is staggered conformation, that can be called as anti-conformation. So in staggered conformation, all atoms or group of atoms are maximum away from each other. So this structure is observed in case of dihedral angle 60, 180, 300. So as these atoms or group of atoms are maximum away from each other, it has a lowest torsional strain, that is calculated around 0.0 kilocalorie per mole. As the energy is very less, so this staggered conformation is more stable than the eclipsed conformation. Now we will see the energy profile diagram. It's a graphical representation of change in potential energy with the dihedral angle. It's called as energy profile diagram. So it's just a change in potential energy versus dihedral angle. As we know that there are only two conformations, one is eclipsed, one is staggered. So eclipse conformation has a higher energy than the staggered conformation, and hence staggered conformation is more stable as it has the lowest energy. But the energy barrier between this staggered conformation and eclipse conformation is 3.3, which is very small. At room temperature, the kinetic energy of the molecule is much higher, that is around 20 kilocalorie per mole. Therefore, at this higher kinetic energy, these two conformations are continuously interchanges in between these two. So we cannot find out either eclipsed or staggered at constant pressure and temperature, because they are continuously interchanges in between these two conformations. These are the interconvertible isomers. So now we will see the conformations of butane. So this is the ethane molecule. As we know that for this Newman-Proisian formula, we will see this molecule along this carbon-carbon bond. So butane is nothing but the dimethyl substituted ethane molecule again. So we will see the molecule along this carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. So this is the carbon number 2 and this rear carbon atom is the carbon number 3. So this first methyl, this is the methyl, is substituted substituent present on the first carbon atom, and this fourth methyl is substitution to the third carbon atom. So this is the Newman-Proisian formula for N-butane. Now we will see the conformations of N-butane. So this is the first, that is eclipse conformation, as all bonds are parallel to each other. Hydrogen hydrogen are parallel, hydrogen hydrogen are parallel, methyl are parallel with this methyl group. So this conformation is called as fully eclipsed conformation. As these two bonds are parallel, the torsional strain is increases. So methyl groups are more bulkier, so torsional strain is more increased, that is around, if methyl methyl are eclipsed, energy rises around 2.1 to 4 kilocalorie per mole, just we saw in last video. If hydrogen hydrogens are eclipsed, energy increases with 1 kilocalorie per mole. Similarly, this hydrogen hydrogen are eclipsed, energy increases with 1 kilocalorie per mole. So total energy of the molecule rises around, here 1 plus 1 plus 2.1 to 4, that comes around 4.1 to 6 kilocalorie per mole. So this is the least stable conformation, as two bulky groups are very close to each other, that rises potential energy high. If we rotate this methyl group with 60 degrees, so these methyls, these bulky groups are going away from each other, but they are not far away from each other, they are just little bit. So this conformation is called as gauge conformation, and there will be the gauge interaction. So first atom and fourth atom, if they are making a 60 angle in between, those are not far away from each other, there will be some interaction. That interaction is called as butane gauge interaction or skew gauge interaction. And if methyl methyl making an angle 60, that gauge interaction increases the potential energy around 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. As we know that hydrogen methyl hydrogen methyl gauge conformation, energy is 0. Methyl hydrogen gauge conformation, gauge interaction, energy rises is nothing, that is 0 kilocalorie per mole. And similarly, hydrogen hydrogen are making a gauge interaction, that is again 0. So total energy of the molecule is 0.9 kilocalorie per mole, is due to the butane gauge interaction between these two methyl groups only. Now again we will rotate a rear carbon atom with 60 degrees, so methyl will come over here and we will get the next structure. So again this looks like a eclipse, but methyl are away from each other. This is not similar to this one, because in this case methyl are eclipsed, in this case methyl are not eclipsed. The angle between those is 120, so the dihedral angle is 120. This structure is called as partially eclipsed. Potential energy, if hydrogen eclipsed, we know that energy rises around 1.0 kilocalorie per mole, and if methyl and hydrogen are eclipsed, energy rises around 1.3 kilocalorie per mole. So similarly again same over here, 1.3 kilocalorie per mole. So 1.3 plus 1.3 plus 1, that will become 3.6. Sorry, here this is 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. Again, if we rotate this rear carbon atom with 60 degrees, this methyl will come over here. Now in this case, two bulky groups are maximum away from each other, making an angle 180. So this conformation is called as fully staggered conformation. A dihedral angle is 180. As all groups are away from each other, there will be no any torsional strain. So potential energy of this conformation is 0 kilocalorie per mole. Again we will rotate rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So this methyl will come over here and we will get again similar to this one. This is partially eclipsed. Hydrogen eclipsed, methyl hydrogen eclipsed, hydrogen methyl eclipsed. Again energy will be 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. As this hydrogen methyl eclipse 1.3, methyl hydrogen eclipse 1.3, that will become 2.6 plus this hydrogen eclipse 1. So total energy will be 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. Again we will rotate this rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So this methyl will come over here. Dihedral angle will be 300 degrees, but we will get this structure. It has methyl and methyl comes closer to each other, making an angle 60 with each other. So if consider this is the first atom, second atom, this third carbon is the rear carbon atom, this is the fourth atom. So first atom and fourth atom are making an angle 60. There will be some interaction, torsional strain. That torsional strain is called as Butein-Gauch interaction. Because of this Butein-Gauch interaction, energy rises around 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. If hydrogen Gauch, energy is 0. Carbon or methyl hydrogen Gauch, energy is 0. But methyl Gauch, energy rises around 0.9. So total energy of the molecule will be 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. Again we will rotate this carbon atom, rear carbon atom with 60 degrees. So this methyl comes over here. Again methyl will become eclipsed. We will get this structure that is called as fully eclipsed conformation of N-butane. Dihedral angle is 360 degrees. Energy is again 1 plus 1 plus 2.126, that 2.124, that energy will become 4.126 kilocalorie per mole. So in this way there are 4 types of conformations are possible in N-butane. We will see one by one. First one is fully eclipsed conformation, that is observed when dihedral angle is 0 and 360 degrees. Second one is skew-Gauch conformation, where dihedral angle is 60 or 300 degrees. Third one is partially eclipsed, dihedral angle is 120 or 240 degrees. And fourth one is fully staggered, when dihedral angle is 180 degrees. Now we will learn one by one in details. First we will learn about fully eclipsed conformation. So in fully eclipsed conformation, all groups are parallel to each other. That conformation is called as fully eclipsed. Why fully? Because the similar groups are eclipsed. They are very close to each other. Here dihedral angle is either 0 or 360. As all bulky groups are parallel to each other, so energy rises around 4 to 6 kilocalorie per mole, as these bulky groups are parallel to each other, close to each other. That's why this structure is least stable conformation. Next is Butein-Gauch or skew conformation, when both methyl groups making an angle 60 with each other. That conformation is called as Gauch or skew conformation, and there will be some interaction, that is called as skew-Gauch interaction. It is observed where dihedral angle is 60 or 300 degrees. It has a lower torsional strain, it's around 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. That's why this Butein-Gauch or skew conformation is more stable than fully eclipsed conformation. It has an energy 4 to 6 kilocalorie per mole. Next, that is partially eclipsed conformation, where methyl hydrogen are parallel to each other, methyl hydrogen are parallel to each other, hydrogen parallel to each other. So both methyl groups of front carbon atom and rear carbon atom are making an angle 120 or 240 with each other. Those are called as partially eclipsed conformation. It have a torsional strain high, that is around 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. This is again less stable because energy is high. Next is fully staggered. Both methyl groups are maximum away from each other, making an angle 180 degrees with each other. That is called as fully staggered structure, where dihedral angle is 180 degrees. As these bulky groups are maximum away from each other, it has very less torsional strain, and energy of the molecule is around 0.0 kilocalorie per mole. So this is the most stable conformation among the all 4 conformations. Now we will see an energy profile diagram of N-butane. The graphical representation of change in potential energy with dihedral angle is called as energy profile diagram. So this is the energy profile diagram for N-butane. It is the change in potential energy versus change in dihedral angle. So as we know that this is the fully staggered conformation where dihedral angle is 180 degrees, energy is 0.0 kilocalorie per mole. Next are gauge conformation where dihedral angle is 60 and 300 degrees, energy is 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. These are partially eclipsed, energy is 3.6 kilocalorie per mole, dihedral angle are 120 and 240 degrees. Those are called as partially eclipsed, and partially eclipsed energy is 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. Next is fully eclipsed structure. These are the high, it has a higher potential energy, is around 4.1 to 6 kilocalorie per mole, and these structures where all groups are parallel to each other, methyl is parallel to each other, so energy is very high. So this diagram is called as energy profile diagram. So in all 4 conformations we can write the stability order. So fully staggered conformation is very stable as potential energy is around 0.0 kilocalorie per mole. Then gauge, it has less potential energy, that is 0.9 kilocalorie per mole. Then comes partially eclipsed, it has 3.6 kilocalorie per mole, and the least stable conformation is fully eclipsed conformation. Potential energy is around 4.1 to 6 kilocalorie per mole. In this way, we learned about conformations and energy profile diagram of propane and butane. Thank you friends, thank you for the watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.